where we are, where the dragon guardians are, and where the dragon gods are. As you can see, we are all the way down here, all alone. So now, the dragon guardians and the dragon gods just reach us from far away. There are 5 gates in between, 5 gates further. There are so many gates that you can say, but in the dragon's eye, there are 5 gates further. This is very far away. Your dragon god and your dragon guardian are not on the same place, but they are on the same gate. The same gate, but not the same place. So the dragon god and the dragon guardian are also separated from each other. So also they need to reach out for them, for the dragon guardian cannot just make contact just to the dragon god as they want it. They have to do a lot of effort to contact the dragon god. But that is not what the guardian does. The guardian doesn't contact the dragon god. The guardian contacts us. Because it's actually like this. The dragon god creates us. The dragon god is actually the creator of both the dragons here. The dragon that lives inside of you and the dragon that is your guardian. So your dragon god actually decides that it's actually a moment to let yourself be born here. So they control actually your entire path. So the dragon god actually sees it happen that your dragon guardian is actually here, and that they can feel how you are born. This is actually a cycle that actually normally doesn't happen that much. But this is where we are, here. And together, when you connect with each other, you can feel each other. A bit of an explanation, my brothers and sisters. My goddess, Tiamat, is actually, I don't know if this is a coincidence, but actually Tim means son of Tiamat. Tia, or Tamara, is actually the daughter of Tiamat. And that is actually what all of the dragons are. Dragons and serpents are the children of Tiamat. That is also that you are as well a child of Tiamat. But don't see Tiamat as the supreme ruler of all the dragon gods, of course not. Leviathan, Fafnir, and Quetzalcoatl are just equally as powerful. They are actually the elements of nature. They are all powerful and all can create. So, my brothers and sisters, this is actually a bit of an explanation what your dragon god actually is. Your dragon god is not a resident of the dragon realm. The dragon realm is a complete different place than where the dragon gods are. But what I couldn't figure out is the place where the dragon god is. The dragon god doesn't need to tell wherever they are. But the dragon god, what I can discover is actually that the dragon gods and all of the energy that they have is actually here in this forest. Here in this forest behind me, this is all the energy of the dragon gods I can feel. The first time that I could feel the dragon goddess, Tiamat, I couldn't expect anything like it because it was like a new rebirth. But I didn't expect it because I already met my guardian. And I only thought that this was the only thing that I needed. But then, of course, a complete new dragon with a complete new energy actually arrives. And it feels like indeed a mother. And I was so confused, and that is what a dragon does. Whenever your guardian comes with you, they touch you, your spirit gets unfrozen, and it will be a confusion like a hell. But you will love it, of course. But when your dragon god comes with you, actually sometimes the dragon god doesn't come to you. The dragon god just let your connection with your guardian and you yourself be it. But in some cases, the dragon god let themselves be known. In this case, this is actually your dragon eye that you need to know about, so that you need to work for it as well, so that you will actually open the gate for both of them, for a reason that is actually sometimes unknown. Because, like I said, I don't know everything. I still have some mysteries actually that I need to figure out. Oh, sorry. But sorry. So that this is actually how it is. Some people actually expect the dragon to be in the dragon realm, but the dragon realm is not. The dragon realm is actually surrounded by dragon gods. So actually the gate of the dragon realm is actually Leviathan. Leviathan is the guardian of the gate. He is the embodiment of the gate. So he is not in the gate. He is outside of it. He's outside of it. So the dragon god is like everywhere. He's inside of the void. He's inside of the astral plane. He's inside of this forest. He's inside everywhere. So inside of the waters, inside of the trees. So what I can make out of it is where the dragon god is everywhere. The dragon god is everywhere. That is why some people say, I cannot see your dragon. I say, whenever you see a tree, whenever you see a cloud, whenever you see rain, whenever you see water, whenever you see a river, you see the dragon. You just don't see a dragon, you see a dragon god. Because it creates life. It's all of the four elements. So like I said, the four main dragon gods that I actually know, water, earth, fire, and water. Water, earth, fire, air, sorry. These are actually the creators of life. But together, they have to work together, of course, because we are spirits of nature. We are spirits of the dragons. And so, this is actually, whenever our time here is up, the dragon eye still exists. Because together, you go to the dragon realm. So, actually, your dragon guardian is actually here as well. So, he's actually in both places. But the thing is actually to return. But you will never lose the contact with this physical realm. This physical realm will always be a part of you and your dragon guardian. So this will not go away. So the dragon eye will remain also in the dragon realm, where there is, at the moment, there is no spirit here in this physical realm. But there will be a moment that one of these dragons where you are connected to will be returning to this place. So you will always have a connection with the physical realm. But the dragon god, don't expect the dragon god to be in the dragon realm, because they will always be on a different place. The dragon realm and where the dragon gods are is on the same gate, but not at the same place. So whenever you are contacting actually the dragon god, don't expect it to be the same place, because they are separated places. Excuse me. So whenever you are also trying to connect with the dragon god, because for some reason, without knowing it, I connect with the dragon goddess Tiamat. So later on, I came to find out that it was actually me that was summoning the dragon goddess, because I needed to know answers. I needed to know where this is coming from, and because of all of these information that I needed, the dragon goddess actually was some kind of summoned by me, and I actually wanted the dragon goddess to be with me. With it, actually, I lost my mom, my human mom, actually, and this made me very emotional. And also, because of these emotions, the dragon goddess also comes from this. Don't see the dragon goddess like this dark and big and like that scary goddess. No. Whenever she came to me, she was a very caring, loving, draconic mother. She showed herself with me in her hands. I made a drawing from it. In my book of Dragon Shadows, I made a drawing from a vision that I saw, that she was hovering over a green place inside of this forest, like this forest. And I could feel her very much, and she had a cloak inside of her hand, and it was actually me that was inside of this cloak that she had in her hands, this white towel that she had in her hands. She had large wings, but she wasn't using it. She was actually showing what kind of a connection that I had with her, and I wanted to cry, but I couldn't for some reason. So this actually that I came to know the dragon goddess Tiamat. Dragon goddess Tiamat is actually a mother of all, the mother that you can summon with true draconic mind, because that is also how I summoned the dragon goddess and how I came to know the dragon gods. Because if there is one dragon god, there is several. Because not far later I came to know Leviathan. Leviathan as well is a dragon god, a very different kind of dragon god. He had different kind of energies and different kind of darkness. I mean, while Tiamat was so light, he was so dark. But that is perfect, actually. That is the entire point of the dragon's path. It's always about balance, dark and light. And that is, like, while she is actually the mother of all dragons, he's more like the father of all dragons. He's the spirit of also every dragon in this world. He's the dragon that flies and swims, and he's the dragon that protects the dragon realms. He's not in it, he's outside of it, and he judges It doesn't let any other energy in but the dragon energy. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, actually a lot of people don't see the difference between dragon gods and dragon guardians. The dragon gods are completely different. Dragon gods are actually the embodiments of nature, and everyone in the world knows the name of the dragon gods. That is how much connected it be. Even though they are very much demonized, even to this day, everyone knows the name of these dragons. Quetzalcoatl, Fafnir, Leviathan, and Tiamat, they are all very famous names of dragon gods that still exist. The dragon guardians are just born like you and me. Those are the dragon guardians that has been born out of an egg, walked in this world just like you and me, that lived and died and eat it and survived. And actually, the dragon god can easily go to you whenever they want it, but they have to see it. That your humanity doesn't erase your draconic energy, your draconic mind. And for a large case, this happens. But when the dragon gods actually see that you break through and that you can see where you come from, where the dragon, and the more that the dragon guardian gets closer, the more that you will feel it. But you, both of you have a task to do, and the dragon god will look at it, how it will be done. So the task is to connect with each other and to remember who you are and what you are. So actually this is the entire point of the dragon's eye. And whenever you are succeeding, whenever they need you, whenever you need them, whenever you need them, the dragon gods let themselves be known. And it's actually very important. The first dragon god that ever arrives is actually what your dragon eye is all about, because they made it. They made it possible so that you can be together. Because in fact, for nature, this is not allowed. But a dragon god can manipulate. A dragon god can do much more. They are all powerful. So they made the possibility, and this is your possibility, to connect with each other and to remember it all and to return to the dragon realm whenever you remember it all, whenever you know the way to the fifth gate. Because this is the fifth gate. They are always watching us, always. And always connecting to each other. You can even look through the eyes of the dragon gods. Actually, I should say the gods, because they are the only gods. I don't believe in any other god. So, my brothers and sisters,